Yeah, just.
I want to see Fred's jackets.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Just going to dance.
I'm busy buying.
Okay.
Good
Do my jacket.
evening, everyone. I have got yeah.
There's an ulcer. Charlene's friend.
Mm.
Okay, I'm going to manage our participants and mute everybody, and later on I'll open you up. So I'm going to mute everyone, and Magda will unmute yourself. So good evening. Oh, it's 8 o'clock already. Welcome to our call tonight. We have got to follow on to last week's call. And really wanted to focus this week on follow-up and just take it really also from getting a customer to closing the sale, and then the follow-up process that we recommend the team can use. Obviously, you can personalize it and really make it your own. But this presentation I put together, and we will work on it again. But I don't see our special guest yet. Magda is going to be doing the call for us tonight. Magda, will you say hi when you are here? I see a couple of people still joining us. And I will go to sharing our screen immediately. And so welcome to the call. Here we are. Magda, is jy by ons? You must please unmute yourself. Alrighty. So it is quite, let me just ask her. Okay, so I think one of the most important things for us to learn as we are helping our customers to get great results is to do brilliant follow-up. And so for me, the focus tonight, we really want to do is get and keep 20 customers. Magda, as soon as you join us, will you please let me know so that I can hand over to you. But let me start with the first couple of slides because it is quite a lot of information. So the most important thing when you start out as a new member, or maybe you've been around for a while and you want to revisit how you do the business, is for you to decide which way you want to follow with advertising and how you want to promote your Herbalife business. And there's so many different ways that you can do that, but you've got to find something that you feel comfortable with. So whether you go to your circle of influence, whether you go to with word of mouth and really working with your current clients to give you referrals, whether you're using ChartPack. Okay, sorry, this is Magda, guys. I have to take the call. Yes. Hello. Magda? Okay, it seems like she's got a problem. Okay, so let me just continue. Okay, sorry, guys. So whether you're going with shake party, we focused last week, the whole week on shake parties, on healthy breakfast, just recognition of, that's part of it actually in the process, recognizing current customers, whether you're using Fit Club, skincare, wellness evaluation. You've got to choose which way you're going to actually be going to be advertising your business. So this is just a couple of little pictures that I put up just to give you guys an idea. As I said, last week the previous week we were talking about challenges. Last week about shake parties. You can just promote the healthy breakfast. And so when there's like special days, Women's Day, something like that, you can always choose to focus on a Mother's Day, Father's Day, bring the skin products in, but you have to be out there advertising something, and then either invite them to a challenge, invite them to a wellness simulation, invite them to to join you at a fit club. So you have to decide what it is that you're going to be advertising. Once you have done your invitations, you want to convert those invitees to customers. Okay, so the first step from the ad is then to do the wellness simulation, and you can make it very fancy, detailed information, or you can keep it very, very simple. There is a beautiful booklet that you can buy from the company that you can use and do a questionnaire. You can even just take your product brochure that comes in the business pack, and in the center of that product brochure there's a very detailed wellness evaluation. You can use that. So you can choose something that works for you. It doesn't have to be a very fancy. You can have a blank piece of paper. Sometimes you might be just right there talking to somebody and you want to get more information about them, and this is a couple of questions that you want to do about the healthy breakfast. What do you normally have for breakfast? What are your mornings like? Do you have time for breakfast? How do you feel around mid-morning? How's your energy? Do you like snacking? Do you drink water? What do you have for lunch? Do you feel tired in the afternoon? And why is breakfast important for you? So the big focus we want to do is to once you get to the person, is to just say that Herbalife as a company, mag ek sien jy's daar, ek gaan vir jou sê wanneer jy kan oorvat. Okay. What your body really needs is optimum nutrition for specific goals. And this is something that for me is important whenever I talk to anybody. I say, listen, Herbalife started as a weight loss company, but we are now a wellness company. So whether you've got a weight problem, you just want to have well-being and healthy living, do you want to grow old healthily, so it's health maintenance or fit and active, what is the goal that you're looking for? What do you have for breakfast? And then you go into the questions. And this is a very nice little slide that you can use, because if you don't have a Tanita scale and you don't have the fancy stuff, you can use this guide with height and weight onto what should be their perfect weight when you're looking at men and women. And then again at the left there, it compares a normal shake a la tea with the price and the amount of calories, as opposed to having a cool drink, a sandwich and chips. So much more expensive, and so much more expensive also in calories. And the big thing that we recommend you have is shake. Maybe the second one would be a lunch, or just one shake a day, or 2 shakes a day, depending on the person's needs. And, just explaining again the value the nutrition that you're getting from a shake, and then giving them a couple of options. And I always start with the biggest program, the ultimate, and then I go to whatever it is that their budget can afford. So you've got to find something that works for you, whether you have the Tanita scale or whether you just have a normal scale that can measure body fat and muscle mass. That's the 2 things that you want to look at when you are helping people. Obviously, when you have the Tanita scale or the other scanner, when you can give the metabolic age, that's always very interesting and dynamic for people. But the biggest thing you want to do is come to a close that fits their priorities and their budget. So again, for me, I always say, I want to help you to find the best program for your needs and your budget. And so this is again, when you're looking at somebody, what do they want? A healthy breakfast. Maybe they're needing the aloe because they're not drinking their water. Sometimes they want the snacks. So it's for you to show them all their options and then saying, I want to find the best solution for you because we are results driven. Okay, so it's 80% nutrition, 20% exercise. And so that's how I want to help you. And once you are my client, I'm going to follow you up and make sure that you get the best results. And through that, we often offer the challenges, we offer the fit clubs, different ways in supporting them. And I'm going to hand this part now over to Magda to handle the follow-up, handing over objections with you guys. Over to you, Magda. Magda?
Magda, you would unmute. Okay, sorry everybody.
Okay, you go.
Let's try again.
Okay.
Thank you. Yes, follow-up is very important. The importance is you get pennies in the sale, but the fortune is in the follow-up. So now we've got to know how to get the customer, and now is actually to help them through the process, and that is where follow-up comes in. So the first thing is handling the objections. Is you first have to have a good product result yourself in order to know, what the product is like, how they will be feeling. And then also answer with, I don't know about that, but all I know is then you tell your story. I used to feel tired, and what I changed is starting with my breakfast, adding the nutrition, and as a bonus, I lost then 18 kgs, 4 pant sizes, and maintained for 20 years. So once with that wellness evaluation that you've done, you know what their goals is. So you can actually start sharing other people's results as well. That's more related maybe to the goal they want to achieve. So that's important also to have before and after pictures at that stage with you. Sharing the Herbalife facts is very important because our founder Mark Hughes started the company with a passion to change people's life through good nutrition. So the backing that we've got is 39 years of experience in nutrition with the company. Herbalife's in 95 plus countries, and also listed on the New York Stock Exchange, public listed. So everybody can have a look at our company. And then Herbalife is the only nutrition company that got a Nobel laureate doctor, Dr. Loic Nara, with us. And we've got 60 plus PhD science doctors on our board. So the slogan is very close to our hearts that we say we make the world healthy and happy. And we've got the backing, as I say, with plus 40 years next year. It's very important once you've when you've done the wellness evaluation, then you've got a couple of things that you can actually, while you present it to them, actually start covering some of the objections that you may be getting. Once you explain the calories, which one else I had a few slides ago, the value of the nutrition that you'll be getting versus the money that you're getting. And also people also like to compare Herbalife with normal food. So that is very important to what are they comparing the product. If they say the steak is expensive, then you can just go back to the cost and the value that you'll be getting from that. And the saying is, do you eat? I like to use this one. If they say, do I have to use the product my life? Then the question is, but don't you going to eat the rest of your life? That is just good nutrition that you're going to add to your normal daily lifestyle. Right, Elsa, thanks. I know some, yeah, that's a very good one. I know someone whose target was to lose weight, but instead that person gained weight. Very important is to know you're not with that person all day long to know what they actually ate. So that's very important. You can't tell for someone else. So you can only help with the facts that you got in front of them, what their eating plan is, if they start writing down what they eat in order to help them with that.
Magda, I always say we do have a program like that. It's called a weight gain program. That's when you shake and you eat.
Yes, that's a very good one. Then was about going back to the facts of the clinical trials, demonstrate that there's science behind the products. It's very good nutrition. That's science behind it, and all the what's the word I'm looking for? Research that's gone into the products. Thank you, Elsa. Okay, then number 5 is very important, that you start telling them from the beginning that you'll do the support every single day, that you'll be available to them, and then we are the distributed difference. you know, when you walk into any shop and you buy a product, those shop won't phone you to find out, are you happy with the product? Are you getting the results you're looking for? And that is why we are not in supermarkets or chemists or any of those things. And to make it clear, people, if they start asking for discount, yes, we can register them, but you're not going to get the results in the discount. So first have the result, and then I'll show you how to get that, but you have to be registered and keep ethical about the business. Thank you, Elsa. Okay. The first week is crucial to be excited for them, but I actually say your first day is very important. The first thing in the morning is actually when you have your shake is to follow up with your customer that first day to make sure that he mixed the shake correctly, how he mixes it. Give him in advance, before you start with the shake, good recipes that he can try out. You can even, on YouTube, there's nice videos that you can send to your customer how to make a shake with or without the PDM if you want to give them that options. So make sure that they use it correctly. Show them, if you're close by, show them actually how to make it. That's very important. Because if you start asking referrals, you don't have to wait. I mean, day 3 is a good one, because then they'll start changing their energy levels. They start feeling better. So start from the beginning and planting the seeds, you know. If you know someone that just, as I say, they've got more energy, they sleep better, whatever the case may be, don't you know someone that would like the same results as you? Because that is free business. Just as the button, it's free business, the referrals. So do ask that. Following up is very important. I think lots of us fear that, but that is actually very important. To keep contact. It's just asking that questions, and make sure when you do the wellness evaluation, when they get started, is to ask them when will be a suitable time to contact them. Some people can't take a call, so make sure whether a WhatsApp or any form of communication is going to work, and also what time will be best to speak to them. It's not sometimes they ignore your WhatsApps, but they're busy, they maybe cannot speak to you at that certain stage. Keep track of your customer, whatever they say. I use the old index cards where I write down everything, because that makes follow-up easy. The next time you can go back and say, the previous time you had this struggle or challenge, have you fixed this? Can I give you any ideas? So that's very important. Once you follow them up, as I said, the first 5 days, it's very easy then when you start getting to midweek or mid-month for that reorder, because then you know their product should be finished if they use it correctly. Another thing for follow-up is you start building relationship with people. So it's important to ask their birthdays, anniversaries, all those things, and just that personal message in between, you know, whenever that's needed. Right, and congratulate your customer on the smallest thing. Even if it's 2 centimeters, make it a huge thing. Congratulate that. They really do appreciate our applause on that. Thank you, Elsa. Right, the normal troubleshooting questions is nausea, constipation, headaches, I feel hungry. There's a lot of things to look at, but the most important thing is most of the people don't drink enough water. So make sure that, you know, with the constipation and headaches, it's sometimes detox, but most of the time they don't drink enough water regularly throughout the day. And although we state to them, please do not drink cow's milk, they still drink cow's milk. So make sure that you emphasize the importance of the protein drink, or if they use then a juice, that it's diluted. Always look at the sugar content. So that's important. Cheating. Just remember, you must see yourself, your customer, your new member is just like you. They will be cheating, they will be eating something and think, well, that's not food, it's a little cookie or a chip here, something, but make sure they understand everything got calories, even an apple. So make sure that they understand what the cheating must be, a nutrition cheat. Okay, and also taking snacking, doing the snacking regularly, because, you know, that long period between lunch and supper is normally an issue, because lots of people don't eat, then they're over hungry, and then they get home and they eat all the wrong stuff. Okay, before supper they've got a lot of calorie already in their diet for supper. Thank you, Elsa.
A line that I like to use here is, remember, the food that you're eating while you are standing also counts. So often they're cheating, little nibble here, there, and they think it doesn't count.
Yes. fetch something in the pantry and come out with a cookie or something. Okay. There's different ways of, that is to your personality, what works for you best. I love my diary. So I divide my diary into different things, 3 sections in the day. And when I've got a new customer, that their name will be on the top right and for the day, that is the first thing to follow up. And to make certain, if you told someone that you're going to phone them that day or follow up or have an appointment, please be on time and make sure that you've got that in their diary as well as yours. The cell phone.
Magda, jy klink bietjie sag. Kom net nader aan die mic asseblief.
Sorry, can you hear me better now?
Ja.
Better? Okay, fine. So make sure that, what was it now? Oh yeah, whatever method that you use, your cell phone, the computer, or Google, a calendar, but just set a reminder to contact them and keep to that date, as I said. That's very important. Right, here's the index card, so you can use it even like the questionnaire, the wellness questionnaire that we've got with your Tanita scanner. You can use that. Make sure with all the details that will help you in future and all the measurements. Because celebrate, as I say, all that little in-betweens that till the month, till the 20 or 30-day challenge or whatever method that you use, what you invited them to. Okay, why retailing is important? I think first thing why retail is important is a very good cash flow. So, and that gives you confidence, you know. If you know your customer is getting a result, is to get another customer referral and then build the business from there. So you do get different types of customers. That one that just want to, you know, from time to time, some customers will be reordering every month, but those you'll get some, then they're up there using the thermo or replacing a meal and then not again. So that type you'll get, but you want that long-term customer that will turn into a happy customer, changing their lifestyle with strong relationships. And that is quality referrals. So those guys is actually easy to convert to distributors because they really got the product result. They know how you've been working with them. You've actually been teaching them step by step how to become a distributor. This allows to build a strong foundation within your organization, enabling you to continuously work your way up the marketing plan. Thank you, Elsa. Sorry. The best way to generate leads is to gain referrals from happy customers. It's much easier getting referrals than go out and look for new customers in the marketplace. If you've got a happy customer, get a result and get a referral from them on that base. It's also much easier that customers have a great result, will be the best people to ask for the referrals. And it's not offensive, it's very actually complement your value that you added to them if they start giving you the referrals. The best is when you contact a referral is actually to share that customer result or say, she had a lot of energy and things, she thinks that you also benefit from this, or you haven't got time to have breakfast, can I come and show you how quickly I can change your eating habit or your breakfast maybe for that. So that is very easy if you start talking with a third party from the person that you actually got the referral. You can even ask that customer just to drop that friend of them WhatsApp and say that the wellness coach is going to contact them. You can then offer the referred person, sorry, also that last line, I just want to read that one quickly. You can then offer the referred person the opportunity to meet for a free wellness evaluation or a free facial, just some added value, you know, cross-selling between your inner nutrition and your outer nutrition, as we call it. Thank you. Good. To be successful and build a sustainable business, you need to have repeat customers. I think we just said that before. The vast majority of independent members who have reached success with Herbalife initially started with satisfied customers. If you just look at our, I think of our president team members, I think 80% at the last leadership stood up. Actually, they started as customers and then converted to members. Thank you, Elsa. Yes. How do you contact people? You have good relation, face-to-face. Once again, face-to-face is much better, building that belly-to-belly relationship, or the text, the call. Sometimes the call is much better, hearing your voice, getting that excitement. Even a voice note is much better than just always texting people. The individual is also very important. Follow up your customers, although they're in groups or in a challenge, still make the time to follow them individually up. That is very important. Okay, thank you. Right, here we've got, I think we've got it even on our Dream Team Coaches Alpha Hacker, so we can just look at the different days to follow up and then just, you know, keep it on a lifestyle, motivate them, give them new ideas, upgrade them on some products, but ask not an open-end question, something that you can actually get a positive answer to or elaborate on that question. Thanks, Elsa. Right. Most important is for that customer to have a goal, because without a goal, where are they working to? And they will sort of lose interest. If they don't get the success or don't feel good, then they will easily stop. So make sure they know they've got an emotional attachment why they wanted to get started on the product. You can show recognition verbally or a certificate or on groups or invite them to the VBS, for instance. The best is also to have a shake party that they can expose the nutrition products to their family and friends. Through recognition, customers go to extra mile in setting new goals. You can always motivate them with that. Also have a better level of commitment once they've got that goal, and support to promote a positive atmosphere, because people don't get that daily, so that's always your motivation can just help them to get better and keep at the product. Okay, thank you. Right, the result is the most important. So if they're on the weight loss journey, make certain that you take their photos correctly. That will also motivate them if they start seeing their own results physically, and put that photo all over for them, and that in the period that they want to, they committed for 6 weeks. I normally say take this picture, put it up in your cupboard that you can see it on the fridge, and then make it clear that they should be wearing the same clothing, that they have the same kind of results on the eye as well with us. Thank you, Elsa. Right, we are very well equipped, so there's different things. The products, trial packs that we can use, product brochure, we've got even online product brochure, so use that. Make sure your pitch book, I think we've got now new updates last week on the pitch book. The pitch book helps you to keep to specific facts and also in with your time frame, that you don't go over the time, say 20 to 30 minutes that you want to do your first wellness with. Sharing the results is always very important. Remember to have you in the picture with some of the people that's live stories, it's real stories, very important. And then also make use of all the different websites that we've got available for the team, and slot into the mid-dream team support, the focus groups that we've got on a Monday night, and as well as these calls. Yes, currently we're busy with all the challenges. The branded material, really useful to the distributor, is the pitch book, as I was just saying, because that gives them the guidelines and the info. And once they keep on doing that, using that on a regular basis, it becomes second nature to them, and the facts is easy. And then it's simple to duplicate for the new people. Even a customer sees you read the stuff, they know that's easy, that they can duplicate once they get interested in it. It's a perfect tool to help you showcase your business. Measuring activity is very important on a daily basis. So this is nicely put in. If you decided on a goal for the month, is actually to track it on a daily basis, not in once a month. Actually, every week that you can see, every day that you can see where you need to catch up in certain areas, which one you want to focus on. Especially if it's a 90-day plan, it's just a daily plan that you repeat for 90 days. So make certain you know where your focus should be and what effort you're putting into that.
Great, Magda, you did a brilliant job. So much information, and I really hope that the team got great value. As most of you know, we have got a challenge that started last week on Monday. We really have already got a nice big amount of people that's part of it, but you can still promote it until Wednesday, even until Friday. They will just have a bit of a shorter time if they join by Friday, So, but the actual time that we will close this one off is this week. But, you know, it's about 6 weeks to spring. So it is the perfect timing to really motivate and keep the people around. And for me, this is probably still the best way to get retail and to get results at the same time teaching the team. And we are all working towards the LDW next month. You know the promotions by now. So I'm just going to run through these. Go for the party. Make sure that you know what it is that you're working for. This is our promotion for the team. We'll give you some money if you qualify for the event. So let's go, go, go. And so at the same time, for those of you that's going for qualified producer, you will get this beautiful smartphone from a company and find your best route there. And, you know, and the important thing is for you to build it the right way so that you're building it with a little team. And at the same time, once you qualify to the supervisor level, you will go immediately to active supervisor. And so the big thing this year, the extravaganza, is for supervisors only. We have had so much growth in the country that we have upped the game for everybody. We've got this great promotion for everyone so that we can help you to afford to go there. So you only need to do about 1,600 points with yourself and your little team, and you'll get some cash. And so if you are an active supervisor and you're building a bit more and you've got a bigger team, you can start building to this one where you will get 3,000 Rand cash. And this next weekend, we've got some leaders that's going to go to this amazing guest house and really do some brainstorming towards the end of this year and really setting up next year. So we're very excited about that. But the big next event is the extravaganza in Cologne. We've got Virgil that is qualified. It's going to be very special. The party is always, there's no party like a Herbalife party. So if you are on your way to this event, it'll be amazing. And then we're all working toward the vacations. You heard all of us that just came back, super excited and working very hard not to miss next year. It's totally worth it. And I'm going to open up for everybody the share so that we can just say properly thank you to Magda. So thanks everyone and good luck. I hope you all are going to join your own MIT little groups and your calls and so that you use some of this information. I obviously have recorded the call and I will post it onto our Facebook page, and if you want the slides you can contact me. So just in the follow-up, it's also part of our call too, a lot of that information, and we will also do an updated call too for the team. I hope you all enjoyed the call. You can open yourselves up and give Magda a nice clap for her stunning training on follow-up.
Thank you, Magda.
Okay, guys, I hope you got value out of that one, and we will chat soon. Okay, bye everyone.
Bye.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.